Um, there is a pattern that I've noticed in my life. I call it the growth pattern. It includes 3 steps: discomfort, solution, expansion. I'd love to demonstrate this pattern with 3 quick true stories. So, when I first started teaching yoga, I was very excited. I'd accomplished my goal. So I came to the conclusion, oh, well, let's celebrate. Why not start smoking weed again? And first it was just a celebratory thing, and then it turned into an everyday thing. And when I'm high, it's not very easy to have a good memory when I'm stoned. So what would happen is I would forget people's names in class, and this was uncomfortable. So I decided to quit, and now I remember people's names, and my memory is way better. That feels good. But then I got inspired to share some super spiritual stuff right in the beginning of class because I was so excited about this stuff that I just learned. And I did that, and what ended up happening is right when I started and it just savored for a little bit, this lady, it was her first time coming, and she gets off of her mat, she goes to the side of the room, she gets a chair, she puts it right in the front row, and she crosses her arms and she just stares at me, showing her just not real lovingness towards what I was saying very clearly. And then she just stared at me for a good 30 more minutes and then decided to leave. So that didn't feel too good. So since then, I've decided to keep my classes more science-based and objective. And it's the trippiest science that I can find, but it is objective. And I also don't start class off with the heaviest stuff that I know, but I've gotten more gradual with it. So that was the expansion there, and I've received better reception since I've been doing that. And then lastly, a lovely lady that has come to class many times. She's been there since the beginning. One time she let me know that the music that I was playing was very distracting, and it was tough for me also to harmonize what I was saying with the music that I was playing just off of my phone. Like syncing cues and lyrics at the same time, for example. So I decided to start playing live music because it would be easier to sync, the cues and the music since I'm playing it live. And this has been going way better. Again, reception has been better, and I think people really like having that, live vibrations happening in class as opposed to just over the speakers. So maybe you've noticed this pattern, this growth pattern, where we've got discomfort, we've got a solution, and we've got expansion. So discomfort, I can't remember people's names. Solution, quit smoking. And expansion, better memory. So I think if we can have a fully aware perspective of this entire pattern, then it can be maybe a little easier to get through certain parts of the pattern, especially the beginning, the discomfort stage. I've heard many times, and I've also felt this at the very, very beginning of my spiritual journey, where it was like, oh, everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows now. But then this discomfort keeps coming in and is still happening. And I think if we just see it as an inevitable piece of this pattern, then we can fall in love with the entire thing, or at least appreciate the entire thing and just be like, oh, this is the discomfort stage. This is just step one, though. There's still step two and step three, the solution and the expansion. So what solution am I interested in? What solution would I love? What solution would I love to start moving towards? And then I could savor those thoughts and start moving through the pattern. So my question to you is, do you feel capable of appreciating the entire pattern and being fully aware of the entire pattern? And if you are, then I appreciate your awareness, your full awareness, and your appreciation. Hmm. Hmm, thanks. That's the end of the video. If you thought it was good, please feel free to like or share it. And if you want to comment, I would love to chat with you. So that would be cool. And tomorrow's video will be all about when our buttons get pushed and another perspective to have on that common thought. So, yeah.